Well, hey there, everyone. I'm back, Rhonda Boyle, and I'm here with Anas Aldahoud, the talent maximizer. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Rhonda.
Good. So we are here with part 3 of the positivity talent. Anas, you're going to get us started with a quote. Fill us in.
Yes, so the quote will say, believing in negative thought is the single greatest abstraction to success. So even here, when they are talking about the negative things, they're using words like greatest and success. So you can tell this quote was made by someone who's positive. Even when they're talking about negative situations, they will put positive words in the middle. And this is just for, and I think the quote is great because as you mentioned in the last part of the second video, the negative talks and thoughts does not work great with people with high positivity. So.
Yeah, to add on to what you're saying, we're going to move up right into action plans. Making a list of all of those fun words that you love to use if you're high in positivity. Positivity uses dramatic language like fantastic, it's awesome, how amazing. So pay attention to some of the words that you use and make note of them so that you can even use them more often or more appropriately and maybe even mix them up and add to them.
Amazing advice, Rhonda. Amazing advice.
Yeah. So what other things do you suggest for an action plan?
I think always whether it's at home or at work, you always need to be the person who's planning parties, because if people are not doing this for you, don't wait for it. Make sure that if there is something to celebrate or you've achieved something, make sure you celebrate and you have the time for that. Always gather your friends out for dinner. The more you have these type of activities of having fun, travel, this brings so much energy and joy to your to your life. And make sure they are enough. The more type of events you have, I think it's important. The other thing we talked about, and it's about managing the people, like people who bring you negative energy. I think you need to make a list of all these people and make a plan for each person. You can use some other strengths you have. If you have strategies, then make a strategy for each person. If you have includer, make sure if you going to meet one of those people, you meet them with someone else. Just make a plan or manage those people who, of course, you can try to avoid them as well, but if they're play a big role in your life or important to you, again, you can find ways to manage those people.
What kind of recommended training or reading do you recommend?
I think there is an amazing book. It's called The Power of Positive Thinking. I love the book. I think it's like a really good advice for people with high positivity to read. There is a lot of amazing things and tell you, because of the way you think, how much the world needs that. The other two things that I can recommend, you can go on YouTube. They might sound a little bit weird, but I found them amazing. I actually found videos about how to tell jokes, the art of telling jokes, and also surrounding yourself or your vocabulary with funny stories as well. Make sure you have a couple of funny stories that something maybe happened to you and happened to the people around you. The more you share these stories, and you're a positive person by nature, so you will know how to share these stories as well.
All right, everyone. We thank you for joining us for this 3-part series on the talent theme of positivity. Thank you, Anas, for joining me, and we will see you in the next segment. Thanks for joining us.